Homer filled his house with smoke detectors. The twin sisters can only go out to smoke after seeing it. Suddenly, it started pouring outside. Both of them were forced to come back. Because the sisters often smoke in the room. This causes children to cough frequently, so Homer proposed a smoking ban at home. Marge also agreed. She hopes her two sisters can quit smoking and extinguish their cigarettes.
Okay, how about this? If you catch us smoking in the house even one time, you can throw us out on the street.
So Homer filled the house with smoke alarms. He also posted a smoking ban poster on the cabinet, but that doesn't stop the sisters from smoking. The two of them decided to switch to electronic cigarettes. The smoke from electronic cigarettes cannot trigger the alarm yet. However, the taste of electronic cigarettes is not very good. They didn't experience the pleasure of cigarettes from it, so the two of them took advantage of the absence of anyone around. They know there is no smoke detector in the bathroom, secretly ran into the bathroom to smoke. They locked the door immediately upon entering, then opened the ventilation opening. Another towel was stuffed under the door crack. Just as they took out cigarettes from their hair to smoke, Patty asked Selma to turn on the faucet to cover up. At the moment they lit their cigarettes.
I gotcha! You can't resist smoking in the house any more than I can resist drinking in the car.
Marge heard the sound and quickly rushed over to inquire about the reason, but Selma said the tap water caught fire. Homer obviously doesn't believe it. He insisted that the two of them leave. Patty tried to plead with him to let them stay, but Homer still threw them on the street. But this is a holy land for smokers. Both of them gladly accepted. However, the occurrence of this accident, Lisa discovered a shocking secret. She saw flames really floating on the water. This is very similar to what she saw in a documentary. There is a method of extracting natural gas. It's called hydraulic fracturing. Inject high-pressure liquid into shale layers. Groundwater pressure will release natural gas under stress. However, this method can cause environmental pollution. The country prohibits its use, since the water at home can catch fire, indicating that someone is operating in violation of regulations. So Lisa and Bart went to find the biggest suspect. But Texans are not interested in natural gas. He cares more about his oil.
Yeah!
Lisa had to search for suspicious buildings through satellite maps. Sure enough, he found a location. Later, she and Bart went to the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. It looks like a sports field outside. Actually, there are drilling equipment inside. They keep running inside, and the initiator of this matter is Burns. He is not afraid that the two children will know the truth of the matter. Then he kicked the two out. But he underestimated Lisa's abilities. She wrote a report email to the first female speaker of the House of Representatives. Makes pay special attention to environmental issues. Sure enough, after she received the message, she immediately drove to find Lisa, watching the burning tap water. Mason immediately took photos for evidence collection. Immediately after, a hearing was held to try Burns. She strongly condemned Burns' heinous actions, but Burns is just pretending to be deaf and mute, until Mason shut down his factory. He finally couldn't help but rush into her office. The two engaged in a fierce verbal battle. Burns insists on defending his factory, but Mason always protects the Earth's environment. As a result, the two of them got closer and closer in their argument.
The planet wants to be protected, and nourished, and maybe even kissed.
Them spent a ridiculous night. However, as a professional politician, Mason, she can achieve a clear distinction between public and private affairs. They can be canon friends in private, but she won't change her mind just because of their one-night stand. Burns had to find another way. He wants to obtain the mining rights of that street. He must obtain the consent of the residents we receive. In order to better advance this matter, they found Homer as a salesperson. Homer hesitated a bit upon hearing this. Lisa once said it was a very dangerous thing, but when Burns promised to give him a promotion and a raise, Homer immediately agreed. Soon Homer put on a new director's suit. He was the first to conduct experiments on Bart. Before long, Bart was moved by his speech. After Homer successfully bewitched Bart, immediately mobilized the surrounding neighbors. Fortunately, everyone is in the consideration stage.